Hi, it's Jamie Baker Orr with Keller Williams Performance today, and I am with Sabrina and Michael from Nail and Pail. Yay! So we came across you on Facebook. You guys are open right now. We're trying to support all of our local businesses, and we got online and started looking at all your creativity. And give us a little idea of what you make and how you got started.
All right. So I guess this all kind of started when we came back to the Springs. We were kind of sick of trying to balance kids and life and
daycare and work.
Yeah, and trying to just accomplish it all and work for other people. We were kind of just sick of it. And I guess one day we realized if we do such a good job working together, then why don't we just work for ourselves? And then we can spend all of our time with our kids. And so we just kind of took a leap, and it went horribly.
It was so bad.
It was
so scary.
Yeah, it was very close to the no turning back point. And we just kept on pushing through and trying to make better and better things for ourselves and for other people. We started out doing mostly soaps and laundry soaps and
scrubs
things like that.
And lotion and all that.
Yeah, the hygiene stuff. Which we still do.
Yeah, we still make it for bed and breakfast in Massachusetts. Yeah. It's closed right now, but
so it's been interesting. But so now we mostly specialize in custom woodcraft. So anything from tables to decor, Scrabble tiles, signs for fans.
Cornhole boards.
Cornhole boards is something that we've taken really far.
So it sounds like you got started just doing the soaps and things. What basically changed in your business that you said, okay, the soaps isn't our highest selling product? Because it's so different. Like soaps and custom woodwork are night and day.
Yeah.
We switched from all the body care stuff because we met this woman, Chrissy Mazzarelli. She's a mortgage lender in the Springs. Yeah. And we met her because she wanted something made, and I was like, I can do that. I know I can do that. And so we started making these gigantic string art Colorados, and they had keys in them for people when she was closing on houses. And we made all kinds of stuff for her family, like big bull heads and horses and cats, and the state to state with the heart and stuff in it.
We did.
Yeah, we did
guitars.
Yeah, so cool. And pianos and drums for that one lady that builds houses in Castle Rock.
Just all kind of people were asking for mountain scenes with mountain bikes on them.
Yeah,
we would go so far.
And
it's a challenge for us.
Crazy.
We're like, all right, they want a mountain bike, so we'd go so far as to tie strings for the brake lines and get as much detail as we could, just out of strings and nail.
Yeah.
And as we were kind of building momentum doing that, we were like, so what if we could just make something even cooler than that?
Yeah.
And it kind of drove us to...
I bought a Cricut.
Yeah.
I bought a Cricut, and then that started the whole hand-painted signs and blah, blah, blah. And then we were like, let's take it one step further.
So now we have built, and we have a whole wood shop with a CNC machine that's
wow.
We run all of these things. We make all of the things work together. There's no manual for making whatever people ask for, which is kind of our specialty. Is like, hey, somebody wants a spaceship made out of wood, with their kids' names around it or something. And we're like, okay.
That is great. So some of these projects are huge projects. They got to take you hours.
Months.
Yeah, the cornholes took
at least a month and a half.
Yeah.
But I think what really stretched our ability was the gorilla we made for a friend
Oh
of mine.
my goodness. I have
We'll
to
send
send you a
you-
photo of
yeah.
that.
You
That
have
was
to send us photos of some of
Yeah.
these. I'm like, oh my God, I'm thinking of the Scrabble tile layout because it's going to be so cool in my house. But you guys are talking basically custom wood pieces for decorating that are really for whatever interest you may have or whatever motif you have going on in the house, decorations, that type of thing. I can't wait to see these. So when you get into custom woodwork and custom parts fabrication, I know there can be a huge difference in cost. So we're going to do the Scrabble one for sure. So show me what that tile looks like and what something like that runs.
So, yeah. So we have like 4 main colors that we usually run with: the gray, and then the distressed.
I love the distress.
We do different light
Me
colors.
too.
Yeah, that's kind of our favorite. And then we have a red mahogany and a black as well.
Ooh, I love
So these are all 4-inch tiles. And then we sell these for, what is it? 4? Is
The
it 4?
normal retail price is $4 for these. And then these are the 5.5-inch ones by comparison. And those are $6 a piece normally. And then these ones, we've had a lot of people lately ask for unfinished ones.
Yeah. They're pretty neat though. Like
but-
you really get the whole gambit of the wood grain when you get the unfinished.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, it's
you know,
beautiful.
stuff, so
Yeah, you could
I
have your
think
kids paint them.
that'd
That'd be really
kind of
cool.
a pretty neat finish.
Yeah.
To just be like, go to town, paint your name, we'll hang it up on your wall.
That's great. And then you said, because I'm going to get one for the house, that you have something that will help us be able to lay it out, so we don't have to design this ourselves.
Yeah.
Right. We have a crossword puzzle generator.
Oh, great. Good. So we just give you the names? Is that how that works? We give you everything you want on it? Oh, I can't wait.
We can send you a link and then you can kind of mess with it yourselves and
And
see
get what you want.
like how far you really want to push it.
Yeah.
We've had people like,
We have people, we do like the paw prints and stuff on there too for people that have dogs, and we have little cats. You know, people can't get names to connect properly, then they kind of add those in as a filler.
Oh, that's a great idea. Great idea. So, I'm so excited. So now when you're talking, I can't wait to see the gorilla. So let's see the custom sign behind you. So it says the green, right? The green.
Yep.
Yep, the greenhouse. So what does something like that run?
those signs. So this one is 20-inch by 36-inch, 3/4-inch thick solid wood. So these usually go from, if it's unfinished like this, anywhere from $45 to $60, depending, because we can do a lot with our CNC machine. You know, it's not just a name on there. We can embellish quite a bit. So,
Yeah, like their favorite.
Oh, like this one.
yeah. Oh yeah. So even something like this,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
you know, all of this is just from a request, you know, like, hey, I wanted this football player signature, you know, and the color scheme and the type of wood. Like,
I
if
made
people can make
this
it
one
up.
for Michael for, was it your birthday or anniversary?
Oh, his birthday this year, because we were doing so well.
Yeah. So I made him that because Kansas City was winning and we really enjoyed Patrick Mahomes. So I found his signature on a rookie card online and was able to turn it into an SVG to use to make the sign. Then I hand painted all of it.
That's amazing. They're beautiful. I love that they're all original. So they're not, no two are going to be the same. Even if we do the same thing, they're not going to be.
Yeah, we kind of pride ourselves on, like, when people ask for things, a lot of times it's like photos from Pinterest and stuff, and we're like, okay, cool, but we don't copy it.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, okay, you want this, but then we make it work better.
We'll make you something like it.
Yeah.
But I don't like copying people's stuff. It doesn't seem fair.
Yeah.
Right.
So we always escalate the request in a way, and they're like, I just want this, and then we just go, sure.
I love it. That's the passion though that's going to make you guys so successful, because you're not settling for typical or average. I've always told our kids, you're not average. That's why I expect straight A's, because you're not an average person in my life. I expect more of you because they could do it. And I think when you get that expectation, you guys already have it inbred in you. That's just so amazing, because you can't teach that to people. You really can't teach drive, and that's what I love, because for one, the way you two look at each other is heartwarming. You can tell you're so in love with each other. So that's awesome. It makes my heart
spend every moment of every day together. Every second.
And that's been 3 years almost we've been doing this. So, but we've been married for 9. So
that's amazing. That makes me so happy. And just having that drive to be better is going to fuel your business. So to me, when I'm looking at these things, I'm thinking, what a great idea for the Parade of Homes. So like I represent a builder in the Parade of Homes. And so the G you had back there, I would like to do something that with like their name in it. So when you walk into their parade, it's going to brand them instantly. It's going to say, oh my God, that's so original. And then it's something we can just leave your cards there if somebody wanted something custom to that. So we'll have traffic for, I think it's 2 weekends. So we'll work on that too. So I'll send you kind of what I'm thinking, my idea maybe for that, and we'll get that going, because it'll be exciting to see, and then it's something that they can take with them. And so let's just say a project like that. If I wanted a custom wood project, and I'm thinking it's going to be 36 at least, maybe a little bit bigger, and I would say probably 3 to 4 feet across, maybe even bigger than that. What is a project like that? How long do I need to give you as a lead time?
For something that large, at least the month prior, because then we have the back and forth, and doing something on that scale, especially now, because it's so hard to get large, high grade lumber. A lot of the stuff I'm having to like make from smaller pieces. So I'm out there making these boards that we're then turning into whatever, and that in itself takes a little bit longer. So at least a month. I would think it's like safe, because then we come back and forth.
Yeah, because we're always doing all of these buy-ins for people. True. So we have like every month is insane.
Good.
Have to kind of clash. There's the quick things that need to leave, and then there's the long-term things that we're trying to work on at the same time. So.
Well, we'll get started on that, because I think the parade is the first week in August. So we'll start working on that after the interview.
Cool.
Okay.
Good deal. So it sounds like it just naturally grew. You guys had a passion for building custom things, and you wanted to be home with your family and be able to have a family business. Where do you see your growth going? Are you going to add more people to the company? What do you see in the next 5 years?
Oh man.
Well, I know for sure our plan this year is we're going to add another machine, but it's going to be a laser engraver. So because that seems to be like really awesome. People really like that. So we're going to add that. And I don't know.
I think we'll probably add more machines and capabilities than we will people, because we talk about it all the time when we get swamped. Like, man, I wish we could just like have like 3 more people just to help us get through this.
Easier.
But as I go through the workflow of making this stuff and creating it from scratch, it's like, how do you teach somebody to do this, you know?
And then you have to worry about people caring the same way you do, because it's your business. You started it from nothing, and they won't have that same care and respect. So it's hard to be like, I trust you with my life.
or your life. Because, I mean, you can't, at the scale that we have to produce things now, I use some really serious equipment, and there's accidents, you know,
Right.
like even myself. And so that in itself is a huge liability that I don't want to put on ourselves, you know, because if I hurt myself,
maybe if we had a
working for
storefront,
myself.
then
Yeah.
you could be working, and then we could have someone run the store.
Yes.
That could be
If we have
feasible.
like a physical place, maybe that's our 5 years.
Tell us how Pueblo could help you during this time. So I know we're all shut down. We're kind of stay home. You guys are probably still just as busy because your business is in your home. What can Pueblo do to help you guys in this stay-at-home period?
Online orders, man.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you know, just so that we can get out of here quicker, staying home, like getting things, like we make soap. We make amazing soap. It's not like, oh, this is nice. It's completely organic and it's all made from natural foods. Like, and we make tons of it. So if people need soap and hygiene products, just go to the website and we can crank out loads of it just to help Pueblo in itself.
Yeah.
You know? So that any wood projects that people have been wanting or thinking of, keeping themselves busy and asking us for assistance goes a lot farther than just kind of sitting there and sitting on your hands, you know, waiting and hoping that somebody can help, because we kind of have the expertise to make things.
You do. You have the experience. That's great. So when you say online orders, tell us where should we go? Should we go to Facebook? Can we email you, text you? Do you have a website?
So we have our website, nailandpail.com, has a way for you to email us from there if you so choose. A lot of people sometimes prefer the lack of communication. They just like to look at stuff and go, I'll buy it when I want to, and that's fine. But if people really want the back and forth and like want to know more about what it is that they're getting, or they're not sure of something, then go through Facebook.
Yeah, I'm there.
You'll run into her, and she is obviously.
The majority of our orders come from Facebook.
Yeah.
I've done like 200 in the past 2 months, so it's been
for
fun.
us.
Yeah,
that's huge, especially for 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's a balance, that's for sure, between doing this and taking care of our kids and trying not to go crazy.
Well, you're doing it.
We don't have a phone number yet, just because I don't think there'd be a way to manage all of them, but we always have some device with us while we're working. So any form, you'll get to us quickly.
We were talking kind of the ranges in products, in prices. So give us just like from your smallest thing to, let's say, the biggest thing you've produced. So the smallest thing would be what?
Scrabble Tiles, I think.
Scrabble Tiles and like $1 bar of soap.
Oh yeah, our soap is $1. Canned koozies, I guess I made those.
Yeah, we have some canned koozies. We can customize them too.
For Colorado Custom Lures. Krista owns that, and I made koozies for her as a favor for watching my kids one day.
So we're anywhere from like $1 to $4 for small things, small signs. Like we try to keep the cost for people way down. So we mill as much wood as possible right here so that we can buy as big of sheets for as cheaply as possible. And then we don't have to be like, hey, now a Scrabble tile wall shouldn't cost you $400.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
right.
You know, for us, I think the most
expensive thing we've done was the cornhole boards for a gentleman in North Carolina or South Carolina?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
We did those. They were engraved, painted, burnt, and filled with epoxy. And the top was like a sheet of glass. It was so beautiful.
We like encased it all in epoxy.
And those were $400. So it can
Yeah.
get up there, but
You're
gonna send us a picture of those?
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that.
It's all custom colors and custom logos in there. Oh man, I'm really proud of those. I wish I had a set. But I don't ever have to keep anything.
I was telling Sabrina while you were getting sage, don't marry a mechanic if you want your car fixed. That's what my dad used to always say, because he was a mechanic. So they're working on everybody else's car. So you're always the last person to get what you need. Yeah, that's great. Christmas obviously has to be one of your biggest times of year.
Yeah, we stopped taking Christmas orders on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's our cutoff, because we are so booked up that it is a true struggle to make sure everyone receives their gifts by Christmas, especially when they're shipping. Shipping is just horrible around that time of year. It's, something that's supposed to take 2 days takes 7 days. It's insane.
Right.
So yeah, we cut off on Thanksgiving, and after that it's
just work.
Yeah.
Work until, and people let us bleed over into January.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, it's fine if it's in January.
Yeah.
And then it's all the way till February.
Yeah.
I think then we kind of take a
we take a 2-week vacation.
Like, no.
Good. I hope you keep your sanity and probably your marriage strong.
Yeah.
I think if there was anything like we could say to add to it, if you have an idea or, have a cool thought or come across a neat picture of something, or even like, we have to send her pictures of our kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
So we've been redoing our house too, since woodwork's kind of our thing. Like, if there's any design aspects that people are looking into, we don't do in-home things,
Yeah.
We make stuff and we'll mail it to you. We can make you whatever you need and send it to you.
Yeah.
But just get at us early. If you have an idea, don't wait around.
Yeah.
And,
don't wait till the last minute. That's not fair.
I'm the last minute person. Can I have it next week?
Yeah.
I called the cleaning lady today. I said, I was supposed to call you 3 days ago. Can you go clean a house for me today? And she's like, sure. And I'm like, thank God she could do it, because they're closing tomorrow. I just got so busy, I forgot. So I am the last minute person. So April will be I'm sure. You're not going to go to a store and find one of your pieces. And that's what's so cool.
Yeah, you're really not. And I think what makes it even cooler just for us is that we really put all of the thought into it. I go so far up and beyond what is necessary to put things together just because I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, oh man, how great would it be if I just had this perfectly clean, ridiculous joint at the end of this, so that when you walk around the back of it, you go, oh, So like that, I think is what kind of makes us special. Like when people get stuff from us, they go, all right.
You and my husband would get along great.
We love to do stuff for the community too. So like anything that we can push or make or
and do for fundraising and stuff like that. I'm totally
all
fine
the
with that.
time. We love to do memorial pieces, obviously.
Yes, we've done quite a few at just no profit at all for a few ladies out of state when they've had their husbands pass away in the line of duty. So that's been like a really
sell those just to give the people the funds, just to help them through whatever. So,
it's amazing.
Keep us in mind.
Oh, I will. You got it. Well, you guys have a great business. That's amazing. Congratulations. It seems like you're a great family and you're still smiling and at each other and working together. So that's a good thing.
Been fun. Yeah.
Good. Well, you guys are amazing. Thanks for spending some time with us. And I really look forward to working with you guys in the future.
That's cute. This is cool,
it's gonna be great.
We're done. Let's take this town. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more local businesses highlighted, just give us a follow on our page and see what's coming next. Thanks for watching.